everyone, it's Julie, and I'm so glad you've joined me for a quick but very effective core workout. Today we're going to work lower core, upper core, obliques, the rib cage, a little bit of the back, and glutes. We're going to have a great workout in a short amount of time. So if you're ready to rock and roll with me, all you need is a mat or a towel, and maybe grab some water so you can take a break every now and again. So let's do this. We're going to start with our lower core. Lower core sits in between your two hip bones. Its name is transverse abdominis, if you want to talk to it, but it is responsible for your body's ability to stabilize itself. I always like to say it helps me from any of the falls that I'm going to have when I trip over nothing, because I can do that very easily. But it's a great way for us to stabilize our body. So working that lower core is really important. So we're going to start by bringing our hands under our hips, palms flat, fingertips away from you. And as you go here, I want you to extend your legs in the air, heels together, toes out wide. And we'll push our back into the mat, pull your belly in, and you're going to drop one leg down, pull it up. Drop one leg down, pull it up. Now we're going to start here. If you need to modify this, you can bend your knees. Keep your back pressed into the mat. If you want to make this harder, you're going to pick up your pace, straighten your legs, and keep pressing that back in the mat. You want to make sure that that back doesn't arch up off the mat. That is a sign that the core is overworked and the back is trying to help, and it's too much, and that can lead to injury. So really keep that back into the mat. Here's 8, 7, 6, beautiful, 5, 4, strong. Make sure the focus is on the lower core, not the hip flexors. 3, 2, and 1. Both legs come up. Take your hands out. From here, we'll grab one, lift the shoulders up, tilt the chin, and kick. That's just a variation, but we're adding upper core in. Just a little sneak peek at the upper core. Keep those toes pointed, and kick, and kick. And again, modification, just a bent knee. Working that lower core. Yes, it's a hard to reach muscle, but a really important muscle. Whenever I work with any athlete, this is the muscle I target, because when the lower core is strong, truly when the whole core is strong, every part of you is stronger. The lower core, when you're stabilizing, everything else your body tries to do can be done more effectively. So this is a great muscle to work. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, gorgeous. Drop your hands back under your hips. Both legs drop down, bring them up. Modification, bent knee. You got it, working that lower core. Now it's really easy for your hip flexors to take over because they are your dominant muscle. So we want to be mentally focused on connecting to that lower core space. So how do you do that? Well, I want you to think about if you've ever been startled and your body tenses up, you really tense up from your gut. And that's where we want to pull in, is that lower gut, that lower core area. Yes, here's 4, beautiful. Here's 3, long legs. And modify as you need. You can either decrease the length of the lever you're lifting by bending the knees, or the range of motion, how far you go. Last 2. And 1 leg stays straight up in the air like you just don't care, and lift and lower. That's it, nice job, lift and lower. Now, we don't want to swing, we don't want any momentous movement. This is all about strength. And when you lower down, you connect with your strength again, and you control that. Don't let gravity be king, let your muscles be king. Here's 8, strong. 7, lift straight up. If you're used to doing yoga, you might be tending to bring those feet over your head. I like to just see your feet go straight up in the air. We don't want to go into that plow pose like a yoga pose. We want to just lift, lift, lift. All right, wherever you are, let's take 3 more. Beautiful. This should be feeling a little bit like something's happening. Here's 2. All right, last one. Drop those legs down. If you need a stretch, arms out wide. Tuck the knees side to side, windshield wiper legs. We're going to transition to the upper core. Now, we're going to start by extending the legs down, gluing the legs into the mat, and toes point to the sky, heels to the ground. What we're going to try to do is just lift our body forward. I used to call it the mummy pose, right? Back, this will date me a little bit. When I was younger, I watched Scooby-Doo. The mummies always look like this, right? So this is our mummy lift. But what we're going to find is if your feet are coming up off the mat, that's going to throw a little bit into the lower back. I don't want to see that. I want you to be strong and lift yourself on your own. So if you do this, then I want you to take a modification and start up tall, lean back, and bring yourself up. Rule number 1, safety. Rule number 2, have fun. Rule number 3, make it valuable, make it worthwhile. All right. Now, here's the thing we can add to this. If you want to, if you add the arms up, whether you're doing this from sitting tall or on the ground, when you add them up, you're creating a longer lever that you're lifting. You're making it harder for yourself. So you can take it down and take it up and take it down and take it up. And I really want you to use that upper core, that lift, that rectus abdominis, to lift up, lengthen through the back. Think about articulating the vertebral column, lengthening tall. And if you're here, remember, begin lean back and come forward. Or modification, just one arm at a time. I want you to go to a point of tension, but not a point of pain. Never pain. Pain is not a sign of anything good. You can grit your teeth and get through something that's tough, but it should just be tensious, not painful. Last 3, last 2, gorgeous. And 1. Now let's see if we can put this together. I'll show both options. If you're coming from the ground, you're gonna come up, hold, find your balance, maybe extend those arms, controllably lower back down. If you're up tall, you're gonna start by leaning back, bringing the knees up, modification 1 foot at a time if you need it, putting the feet back down, bring yourself back up. So I'll show that again, up, down, lift. And our movement from the ground is here, coming in sync with each other, knees up, back tall. Try not to round out the shoulders. It's really common to do this as kind of a counterbalance pose. I want you to sit tall with the rib cage lengthen high. Let's do a few more of these. Lift up, strong, tall, woo, and take it down. How about last 2? Yes, you look gorgeous. Last 1, hold. You can hug under, you can drop one hand out, bring the hands by the side, you can grab your big toes, you can extend, remember to keep that back long and tall, you can go out wide, whatever feels good to you. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, gorgeous. Drop it down. That was amazing. You are amazing. Let's move on to obliques. Interior, we have internal and external obliques. They run on the side. So the 2 muscles that we've been working so far, upper and lower core, they run in the same direction. So when we make that kind of motion up and back, we're working them. But these muscles, they don't run in that same direction. So you could do sit-ups literally all day long and never hit these muscles. And what's really important about these muscles are they are your waistline creators. They create the shape of your waistline. So we have to move in the direction that those muscles run. So we can start here, elbow to knee. Tilt the chin forward, peel your shoulder blade off the mat. Your shoulder goes over the heart line. All right? If you want to make this a little harder, you can go hand to foot, hand to foot. And make sure you're peeling that shoulder blade up and over, and you're meeting somewhere around the belly button area, and that shoulder goes right over your heart. Good. Here's 4. Here's 3. Gorgeous. 2. Now, I want you to double time, so we're going to take it 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, tilt the chin, 3, 2, other side. Here we go. 8, nice job. 7, we're going to break it down. Last 4, 3, rotate that shoulder up, and now we bring it to 4s. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1, other side. 4, gorgeous. 2, and 1, doubles now. You could have guessed that, right? Nice. Double, go back to singles for 8. Last 8, woo! 7, get that shoulder up. 6, 5, gorgeous. 4, yes, you've got this. 3, you are amazing, beautiful, strong, and finished. Woo! Hug the knees into your chest. High fives. Now, let's put that all together. I'm going to scoot down my mat a little bit. Now, knees up, 90-degree bend, 90-degree in the hips. Shoulders come up, tilt the chin. You got this. I'm going to reach across. We're going to start by punching over the ankle. As you punch, I want you to think about getting rid of any of the negative energy. Keep going. I want you to punch over the ankle, but you know, sometimes we've got energy around us that kind of changes how we feel. And what I want for you to do is just know that if the energy is causing you to kind of get off track, be distracted, not bring your best self into what you're doing, then I want you to just decide you can get rid of it. Push it away. Push it away. These are conversations that didn't go well. These are feelings you've had, worries. Just let them go. Now, I want you to change this into a hand grab. Reach, reach. Keep going, keep going. Now you're reaching for what you want. Is it the happiness, the joy, the peace, the laughter, whatever it is that you seek today, that makes your soul come alive? You need to be aware of that and go for that. So I want you to think of that word. Reach for it. Maybe some of you are thinking, I'm just reaching for the end of this workout. Whatever it is, reach for it. We got about 10 seconds to go. Here's 10, 9, 8. You can't get what you don't know you want, so you got to be clear on what you want. Here's 4. Here's 3, Here's 2. And 1, hug in. Oh, beautiful job. One last move. Flip on over. And we're gonna work our back. And so all I want for you to do is start with one arm and opposite leg. I'm gonna go right arm, left leg. You choose what you want. You crunch in, take it up, tuck it back. Good. So we'll do these. Now pay attention to your back. We don't want it arching. We don't want it rounded. So we want to try to keep it nice and strong. And tuck in. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Just stay here and lift. 8. Yeah, beautiful. You don't need to lift it farther than the limb and the joint. So fingertips in line with your shoulder joint. Lift. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2. Drop the hand. Cross the leg over. Lift. So what we're working right now is the beautiful gluteus medius and minimus muscle. Well, there are 2 muscles. So what we're working right now are the glorious gluteus minimus, and maximus muscles. Actually, minimus and medius muscles. I'll get it right. You're like, I don't care, I'm just working them. So these are the muscles that create the shape of your waist, of your glute line. So anytime I say that, I usually have my members and my folks that are working out with me work a little bit hard on this one. So you know when you walk past your bathroom mirror later and you check out how good you look, because you better think that, because you look good. I want you to thank these 2 muscles. Gluteus medius, gluteus minimus. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Last one, leg straight out and lift. Now we're going for the maximus. It's the popular one. Tighten the core, working the hamstring, pull the belly in. Eyes look 2 inches in front of you. You've got 5. You've got 4. You've got 3. You got 2. Shake it out and drop it down. Stretch it back. Gorgeous. Matt, we got one other side to do, guys. Come on back up, opposite side. Here we go. Reach it out. Now we want to make sure shoulder and wrist are lined up, hip and knee are lined up. All right. We just do a few of these. Working through the core, stretching through the limbs, reaching. Last 3. Last 2. Yep, and 1. Arms out, lift. Keep them joint level. So fingertips and shoulder in the same line. Toe tips and hips, same line. Here's 5. Here's 4. Here's 3. Here's 2. Pull the belly in. Drop the hand. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this side a little bit more clear. We are working gluteus minimus and medius, the side glute muscles, and they are responsible for the shape of our glute line. But they do a lot more than that. But they really do help us with everyday movements. They're considered synergists to the core muscles, which means they help them out. They're friends. So when the core has strong gluteal muscles, the core and back are less likely to injure, and they can be more effective. All right, we got about 5 more. So it's good to work the glutes, the hips, the hamstrings, the back, to support the core. Last 2, lost track. Oh well. And 1. Here we go. Pulse that leg. Point the toes. Pull the belly in. Eyes look 2 inches in front of you. You've got this. You are strong. You are amazing. You are beautiful. You are powerful. Your story is all your own. And if just today we can just be a little bit better, a little bit happier, just let go of a few things that no longer really matter. Maybe they matter, but we're just going to move on from them and carry positive energy forward. Here's 5. As long as we carry our leg forward, it's about to fall off, isn't it? Here's 3. Here's 2 and 1. Oh, drop down. Great job. Nice job, guys. Come on up. And we want to finish off today just by coming onto your back. Tuck your knees in, arms out wide. You did an amazing job. And we just work lower core, upper core, obliques. We hit a little bit of the glutes, a little bit of the hamstrings, a little bit of the back. Nice work. So hug your knees in, let your arms and legs fall out to the side. And I want you to take just a couple deep breaths here. Now stay where you are. I'm going to talk to you, so I'm going to sit up, but just stay laying flat. So as you're here, closing your eyes and just breathing, I hope you have more than just this moment for yourself today. But if this is it, because I know you guys are so busy, you're taking care of everybody else, just know you are worthy of taking care of. And that I want you to spend at least 10 to 15 minutes a day finding some way to honor your soul, to take good care of yourself. Remind yourself that when you feel strong and healthy, everyone else that you take care of is benefited by that. So I want you to finish off by thinking of a word that you want to take with you today. Maybe this is a word for how you want to show up. You know, maybe it's not going to be the easiest day today. Maybe it's going to be the best day. Who knows what today's going to be. But how do you want to show up anyways when you get good news, bad news, and everything in between? Is it patient? Is it calm? Is it connected? Is it kind? Is it loving? What is your word? So find that word that you want to move forward with today. Let that be a part of your mantra. And when life challenges you today, come back to that word. For me, I'm going to choose happy. I'm just going to be happy. Try not to let anybody pull me down and just be my best. When you're ready, hug your knees in, roll yourself up, face me. Just take a big breath. You guys are amazing. You did such a great job today. Thanks for taking good care of you. Hands to your heart, connecting in with your intentions, that word of who you want to be and how you want to show up. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Go make it a great rest of your day. Great job, everybody.